Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to this discussion. We are going to be looking at a Fourier series of this signal. Given the signal below, compute its Fourier series over one period. So we have the signal f of x is equal to 1 at from negative 1 to 1. And then we're also talking about from 1 to 3. The signal is having a magnitude of 1. Obviously, now for the minimum, it's going to be negative 1. So f of x in a piecewise form is equal to, we have 1 ranging from negative 1 less x less 1. And then we have negative 1 for values of x ranging between 1 less x less 3. You can see how the signal is actually behaving. Is it odd? Is it even? So you need to check here. You're going to just do the calculation of your a naught, bn, and an. So f of x in a Fourier form, it will be simplified by a naught, sum from n is equal to 1 up to infinity of an cos n pi x out of r plus n is equal to 1 up to infinity of b sub n sine of n pi out of r. This is x. So what is a naught? A naught will be integrating from 1 out of 2 r, okay? From where? From negative r to r, f of x with respect to x. But what is r? R is equal to t out of 2, and this is 4 out of 2, and this is 2. So a naught will be 1 out of 4. Integrating from negative 1 to 1, f of x will be 1, okay, with respect to x. Then plus, this is actually, it is 1. Then we are having also a quarter, integrating from 1 to 3 of negative 1 with respect to x. So you can see that this is a quarter into x, so negative 1 to 1. Then we are going to have this also being negative x from 1 to 3. So let's compute this. This becomes 1 minus 1, okay? Then plus, this is a negative outside, so we are going to have 3 minus 1, and then everything out of 4. So this is a naught. So a naught will be, this is 2, this and that will go, we have 2. Then this is 2 minus 2, so everything out of 4, this becomes 0. So that tells you something about this function. Let's look for a sub n. A sub n is also going to be 1 out of r, integrating from negative r to r. Then we have f of x cos n pi x out of r with respect to x. So a sub n is equal to 1 out of 2. So we're integrating from negative 1 to 1. F of x here is 1. Then cos n pi x out of what? Out of 2 with respect to x. Then plus integrating from 1 to 3 of negative 1. Then we have cos n pi x out of 2 with respect to x. N is going to be 1 out of 2. So if we integrate this, we get sine n pi out of 2 x. This is out of n pi out of 2. And then from negative 1 to 1, then plus, this is going to be minus, so into sine n pi out of 2. This is x out of n pi out of 2 from 1 to 3. So your an will be 1 out of 2. And what is this going to be? We can put this one outside so that we have times 2 out of n pi. So into sine n pi out of 2, Then we are subtracting there minus sine and pi out of 2, because sign of a negative is a negative. Remember, we are subtracting while putting in limits. Then we are subtracting this component. This is going to be minus sine 3 pi out of 2. Then minus, obviously, sine pi out of 2. Remember, we have n there. So an is going to be this, and that will go. We'll have 1 out of n pi. So this becomes 2 sine n pi out of 2. Then we are taking away this sine 3 n pi out of 2. Then plus sine n pi out of 2. So this an, a sub n, will be 1 out of n pi into this, and that becomes 3 sine n pi out of 2. Then we are going to deduct. We are going to deduct sine 3 n pi out of 2. But sine 3 n pi out of 2 is equal to negative sine n pi out of 2. But you can see that when you substitute in the values, for example, you have sine of 3 times maybe 1, so that is 3 pi divided by 2. This is equal to negative 1. But if you also take sine n pi out of 2, you also get 1. So meaning sine 3 n pi out of 2 is the same as having negative sine n pi out of 2. So I bring it up there. So our an will be 1 out of n pi into 3 sine n pi out of 2, then plus sine n pi out of 2. So just doing the simple arithmetic here, this becomes 4 sine n pi out of 2, everything divided by n pi. So let's check if n is equal to even, this becomes 0. So an becomes 0 for n is equal to even. If that is case 1. And now case 2, if n is equal to odd number, then an is going to be 4. It's going to be 4. Okay, so we have different cases. You realize that if you have, so case 2a, if n is equal to 1, you look at it in such a way that 1, maybe 5, you have maybe 9, you have maybe 13, then you have n is equal to 3, you have 7, and so on. But we can first test and see. Let us test. N is equal to 1. What is going to be an? An is going to be what? We have 4 out of pi. Then sine pi out of 2, that becomes 1. Then n is equal to 3. Then we have an is equal to negative 1, 4 out of pi. For n is equal to 5, then you realize that actually an is again equal to 4 out of pi, but positive. Then an is equal to another odd number. Here is 7, so get 7, sine of 7 pi divided by 2. So an here becomes negative 4 out of pi. So you realize case A, for n is equal to 1, 5, okay? And the next one would be 9. And the next one would be 13. Then n is equal to 4 out of pi when it is positive. Then case B, case 2b, you see n is equal to 3, n is equal to 7, n is equal to 11, and so on, then n is equal to 4 out of n pi, but negative. So that is just a simple test, meaning what we are just going to do, we are going to say that f of x is going to be, remember a naught, we found that our a naught was 0, and then we already have an, so we can maybe look for bn. Let's check. So what is bn? Bn is also 1 out of r, integrating from negative r to r, f of x sine n pi x out of r with respect to x. So bn is equal to 1 out of 2. So integrating negative 1 to 1 of 1 sine n pi x out of r, okay, out of 2 with respect to x, then integrating from 1 to 3 of negative 1 sine n pi x out of 2 with respect to x. So this gives us 1 out of 2 into what? Into this is going to be cos n pi out of 2 divided by n pi, then out of 2, so the 2 will go up, then plus this is going to be x, and we are putting in negatives. Then we have, negative 1 to 1, those are the limits. Then we have negative 1 times cos. Remember, we had a negative. When you integrate a sign, you get a negative. So when you integrate a sign which is negative, you get a positive cosine. N pi x out of 2, and we are putting in limits to 3. So you realize this and that will go, and then you'll have 1 out of n pi into. So when you substitute in these values here, you realize you have negative cos of n pi out of 2 minus cos n pi out of 2, but this itself is 0 because this is the same as cos 90. Then plus, likewise, this is also going to be like cos 90. So I will have cos of 3 n pi out of 2 minus cos n pi out of 2. All this is going to 0. So meaning b sub n is equal to 0. So our f of x will be a naught is going to 0, b sub n is going to 0, so we'll have sum 4 out of n pi. Then we are going to also put cos n pi out of what? Out of 2, and this is n. But then we can go ahead and make that one so much generalized. So this is for n is equal to odd values up to infinity. So meaning f of x can equal to 4 out of pi into cos pi x out of 2 plus, actually this becomes a minus x minus 1 out of 3 cos 3 pi x, now plus 1 out of 5 cos 5 pi x minus 1 out of 7 cos 7 pi x plus dash dash and so on. So that becomes the Fourier series for the above function that we had up here. That becomes the Fourier series for that signal